1067 The Fan. We are the CNO Show, welcoming to the show an R&B icon. He's on to promote his new single, Get Out the Way. Bobby Brown joins the show. Bobby, what's up, man?
You call me an icon. I'm an icon now?
Hey,
Yeah.
it says that on your Wikipedia page. I didn't make it up.
Definitely icon-worthy.
Wow, that's great.
Tell us about the new single, man. It's off your upcoming album, The Masterpiece.
The new single is off the chain. It's called Get Out the Way. It's just a piece of something that, that's off this album. That the album's ridiculous, first and foremost.
I believe
the
that.
Masterpiece is I've been working on this album for like 10 years. So the music is a part of everything that I've been through in the last 10 years. I'm really looking forward to people hearing it, and I'm really looking forward to touring with this album. But the single, Get Out the Way, is just, it's exactly what it says, get out the way, because, I'm a performer.
People are in the way.
And the other performers need to just move and get out the way. Let me do this. Either move and get out the way or get
run over.
Yeah.
Did you get to collab with anyone on this album that we can look forward to?
Well, I'm working with a few people, but, for me, it's like this. When I worked with Teddy Riley and LA and Babyface, they were new. So I decided that I'm going to work with some new people. Mm-hmm. And the people that I collaborated with are simply amazing. Mm-hmm. Everything about, what I want to do with my music, they want to do with their music. So it's just been a great time recording this album. And I'm not finished, This album is just the beginning of a new generation of Bobby Brown music, a new generation of energy. I'm going all out, and the people that I'm working with, you will definitely love.
Bobby, one of the lines from the song, what you going to say when they move to the next best thing? Let me ask you, because I feel like that line is sort of indicative of at least a part of your career. Tell me about that fall from grace. And that's a part of human nature. Everybody has trials and errors. That's a part of it. What is that feeling of rejection like, especially when it's coming from the same fans who used to adore you?
That is the worst part of what this business is about, is that, especially here in America, because it doesn't go down like that overseas or
right.
anywhere else. But just in America, they forget, what you have given to the industry, what you have given to music. Mm-hmm. But I'm always going to challenge myself to be better and better and better and better. So what I was thinking when I wrote that was, it's for the other kids. It's for these kids that are coming up right now,
Wow.
It's for them to really grasp on and think about it. The hip hop kids, the R&B kids, you have to really know that they're not always going to love you.
Right.
And you have to love yourself, and you have to be better for yourself, no matter what.
Huh.
If they're not listening to you no more, don't worry about that. You just have to go back in and work it out. You got to love what you do. I really love what I do. I'm an entertainer, and I love entertaining people. So that's just what I do.
Bobby, I've probably listened to Cool It Now like 20,000 times in my life. It was a really big group back then. What was it like being so well known at such a young age?
I think oh boy, being an audition, that's 29 years of entertainment. We've been out for 29 years. That's a lot. It should make you feel old too, but we are actually in session. We call it in session to make a new edition album. So we're looking forward to getting back together and touring again with each other. All of us are going to drop what we got to drop. Johnny's dropping his album. I'm dropping mine. Ralph is going to drop his. DBD is going to drop theirs. And then we're going to put out a new edition album.
Oh, nice.
So we're really looking forward, just cornering the market and putting the right music out there, you know.
Now that we mentioned New Edition, I got to bring up Justin Bieber. What do you think about that kid? I mean, a lot of people say it's too much success for such a young kid, and that he'll eventually fizzle out.
I think Justin Bieber is just talented. He's just super talented.
Scary talented.
And, everything about that kid, I just want to see him win. I want to see him win, and he has been winning. But he's talented enough. He's gone through enough to win. I mean, it's putting it into your craft. What you want to do, you just keep practicing at it and do it.
What would be a warning you would give to him, knowing that the possible missteps that he could have coming up in front of him?
I couldn't warn him. I could only tell him the truth. I could only tell him what to stay away from and what not to do. But he would have to take my class first. My class is this. You look at the things that I've been through in my life and where I am in my life right now. If you skip over the things that I've done in my life, the skip over the bad things that I've done in my life, then
you don't understand the full message, yeah.
Yeah. I would never want to see him go through the things that I went through in my life. So I just want him to be, safe and happy, and just stay away from the bad stuff. And if I said shit, then it would,
I agree.
Bobby, you said you wouldn't curse.
Yeah,
no,
you're totally lying.
I know. I said if I said shit.
Hey, Bobby, you mentioned your career as a whole. I wanted to talk about your TV career a little bit. I mean, Being Bobby Brown was such a popular TV show when it was on. The thing about reality TV, though, is that it's hard to tell if it's good or bad for the subject's career. I mean, sometimes it seems like these TV networks are sort of, taking advantage of the access they get to these people's lives. Do you think it was an overall positive experience?
Well, for me, it was the truth. None of mine was scripted or anything. It was just what my life was. It was what I was going through at the time. And I'm just grateful that I was able to show the world, and the world was able to see me as who I am. And whether bad or good, that was me.
Huh.
These new reality shows are scripted. They have to write for other people. They have to write for these people, and you don't have to write for me because everything that I've gone through in my life, I'm not ashamed of. Because that's who I am and that's who I was. So I take pride in everything that I am and everything that I do, and I just thank God every day. That I'm able to stand on 2 feet, man. Right. I mean, from all the stuff that I've been through, I don't know where I'm supposed to be.
Seriously.
But I'm just grateful that I'm able to be better, and I'm a better man, today than I was, back then.
Bobby, any truth to the rumors that you and Whitney are talking again?
There's no truth to that.
Okay.
None whatsoever.
That's fair.
We have a daughter. And that's what that is.
Cool.
That's
Bobby,
all that is. Trust me, that's all that is.
That's fair. Bobby, fashion is something that's overhauled every few years, in clothing and everything. I was looking at some New Edition pics earlier. If you saw those clothes right now, wouldn't you just light them on fire?
That's funny.
I mean, did you ever laugh
when
were people just handing you clothes, awful clothes, and saying, "Bobby, wear this on stage"?
If you notice on some of the albums, they would have like crazy stuff on.
Yeah.
But I would have like jeans and a button up.
I mean,
I'm not wearing.
So I was never influenced by crazy stuff. I couldn't do it.
I understand why you were taking your clothes off on stage.
I went solo because I couldn't go through with the pain and the torment of actually making you wear something.
That's why you had to take the clothes off.
Bobby,
I'm not that type of guy.
What about the red zip-up jacket you were wearing in the Cool It Now video? I mean, I gotta bring that up.
Yo, parachute suits were in at that time.
That's true, man.
Come on now. You can't tell me you didn't have one. You wasn't a cool kid.
I wasn't alive.
Well, last question. I know you got to go. I just wanted to get your take. on the state of hip hop and R&B these days? A lot of people are, super critical about the type of music that's coming out as of late.
My take on it is my album is coming out. It's called The Masterpiece.
There you go.
And the single is Get Out the Way.
There you go.
And that's the answer to it. The answer is, these artists just put out good music. Just put out, really soulful music. I'm mixing a lot of things up, and I got a lot of cats with me. New Edition.
Cool.
And we're going to put out the best music that we can possibly put out. I will not talk about anybody, as far as the music that, is coming out or the music that they're listening to.
That may have been what I was trying to get you to do there.
Yeah. let them do them, and we're going to do us.
All right, cool. Well, you heard the man. Get Out the Way. Get Out the Way is the new single. The Masterpiece is the album.
Play the new single, dude. Play the
we'll definitely play it.
We'll do. Thanks so much for the time, Bobby. Hopefully we'll talk to you again in the future.
All right.
All right, man.
All right, man. Take care.
Take it easy.
I'll see you when I get to your town.
All right, cool.
Peace.